Our video got cut because somebody had just called in. But London was going. We were talking about what is it like for London as a young African American young woman. You know, straight A student, a overall good kid. What is it like for her to grow up here in Memphis? Tell them again, boo. Go ahead and start.
I mean, it's not as bad as people print it, but it's a lot of violence and crime, and it makes it difficult to try to enjoy certain things that your parents or your grandparents may have been able to experience because it's so much violence now, and it's
Right.
making it hard for people to even walk to the store without having to worry about if someone going to snatch you or try to shoot at you or something like that. So it's difficult.
I mean, it's violent. It's violence nationwide as well. Come on, boo. Get on this side. Remember, I told you I always walk on this side. Just in case if a car jumped the curb, mama get hit first. Right or wrong. But tell them about school, boo. Tell them about like how you feel as far as school is concerned.
School is pretty good. I enjoy middle school, and it's just the things that it's just certain things that some of the teachers do that may annoy me at some points, but
Really?
other than that,
Your teachers annoy you, or is it vice versa?
both ways. I
Because
know them, so they-
what do I always tell you about teachers? They are underpaid because they teach a lot of people who end up being richer than them. Am I lying?
no.
Teachers, look at how much they sacrifice, boo. They take on the burden. They might have their own kids at home, and then they take on the burden of dealing with our crazy kids and trying to motivate you guys. And then, like I told you, a lot of teachers, their students have grown to be more successful than them. So what do you think? Like, what do you think that says about them, boo, as people? Like a person that will take on a job as teaching.
That makes them a good person because even though they don't get paid as much as they could be getting paid, they still work there and try to work through it with the kids.
Right. And we don't want to forget about our office staff, boo. Our favorite girls in the office. Who are our favorite girls in the office, boo? Miss Neal. And who else?
And Miss Davis.
And Miss Davis, the spicy redhead. And Mr. Green and Miss Holloway, who are the middle and elementary school teachers. So, you know, we want to show them love and we want to appreciate them. What do you feel like as far as the parents, boo? Like, what do you feel like are some of our challenges as parents?
I feel like some parents do the right things and others don't. Like, if someone would, like, for instance, if I was failing, you
Okay.
would be the first person up there to say, what's going on, to see what's going on with my grades or conduct or whatever. But most parents, they won't care about the grades, but as soon as somebody starts fighting, they up there.
Oh, you heard me say that. You biting. You biting. But I wasn't lying. I was being honest, wasn't I?
Yes.
Just check out the neighborhood, y'all. Look how blessed we are. We got hopefully the ending stop will be me and London's dream home. We lived downtown for like 5 years before we moved to Midtown. And this one house in particular that I've always told London, boo, that's my dream house. I want to live there so bad. I want that to be our crib. Because I can just imagine myself. And like my boy always tell me, Shanti, thoughts become things. I've ended up going out with a few guys just because thoughts become things. Obviously, they was thinking about me and got me hooked up in a relationship that I might not have been in. Oh, London got a little boo too. We ain't gonna put her business. We're not gonna put her business on YouTube, are we?
Nope.
But we'll walk a little bit. You ain't have anything else to say? I don't want you to.
Well, I just wanted to say that sometimes teachers are good people because they have to go through a certain amount of things with the students. Plus, some students are not as calm as other students. And so if you make them mad, they start jumping around and getting mad and stuff. So it takes a
Well,
good
that's because
person.
sometimes they on edge, boo.
But it takes a good person to be able to deal with it.
Because their jobs are very challenging, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you feel like teachers are paid enough? Do you think that
No.
teachers deserve a higher salary?
Yes.
Okay, tell me why you feel that way.
Because at my school, when one of our favorite teachers told us she had to leave, the first thing we thought was she leaving because she not getting paid enough.
Really? What made y'all think that, boo?
Because it's like teachers are so underappreciated. Like, they do so much to help us, but you can't even help them with a decent paycheck.
I know, and that's very unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like...
So who do you think that we should rely on? Like, who do you think that we should go to and talk to, you know?
Whoever
Like, what do you think that we can do as a parent, as a student, and as a community? What do you think that we can do to help this situation better for our teachers?
We need to talk to whoever is actually paying them, because they not getting paid as good as they should be getting paid.
And I will say that the superintendent is one of our neighbors as well, because we see him all the time, don't we, London?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's quite a few people that live in Midtown, the Central Garden area. So we do, even though London attends a charter school, we do see the superintendent all the time, you know, whether it be at Walgreens, we seen him at the gas station, so we always see him in the neighborhood. And so, I'm sorry, you guys, we kind of like walking into some flies a little bit. But, you know, we really wanted to dedicate this to our teachers and our educators. You know, like I was telling you guys earlier, oh my gosh, I am so nerve-wracked about getting this podcast started. Oh my gosh. You know, and like I was saying, you know, I've been such an independent, dependent in life. If you know what that means. When I say I'm an independent, dependent, but what do I mean by that? Being an independent, dependent.
That means that you do stuff on your own, but you don't mind getting help from others.
Right. And I'm going to tell y'all, as a young black woman, you know, as a woman, as a mother, you know, all of the jackets that you wear, and the kind of person that I am, you know, I want everything to be successful. You know, and then, you know, like I told you, we getting the podcast together. I have ordered some, I just had to order some stuff like my backdrop, because I want it to be of good quality for everybody. You know, I got my boy Doe Films, who's gonna be my videographer, and he's gonna help me. And Doe, I call him Nardo, but we grew up together, and well, not grew up together because I'm quite a few years older than him. But when I met him, he was in high school. And he lived across the street from my old house when I used to have a house in Whitehaven. We used to live across the street from each other. And that's how we met. That house right there is beautiful, boo. That house off the chain. Right or wrong. Presidential, baby. But it still don't look as good as the one over there we about to show y'all, because, again, thoughts become things. And I want to talk about Memphis Madness. Oh my gosh, I've been putting in for jobs like crazy because I really fell in love with Denver, because I do get tired of the violence here in Memphis and stuff like that. And I've been a victim of violence on more than one occasion here in the city. You know, people say I look like a mark. Then I'm all happy-go-lucky. So, you know, I've gotten a lot of things taken from me at the hands of violence. And then when my mom left, it was like, well, you know, I got the rest of my family, but they got their kids, you know. My siblings, my little sister, she lives in Atlanta. My little brother, he good, he growing up. He got a good, sweet girlfriend who we love, and we think she's such a sweet young lady to kind of see about him. And so I've been really ready to move. And at first I wanted to move to Florida, so I was this close to getting this job in Florida. And it didn't pan out, but I realized things happen in God's time. Things happen when God wants them to happen. Like they say, when you make plans, God laughs. Isn't that the truth, boo? Why you think they say that? When we make plans, God laughs.
Because we're not moving on our time, we're moving on his time.
Right. You feel me? Look at one of y'all sweating a little bit. Look at the little light. I'm glistening. I got a little glisten. London getting her a good little workout in, right or wrong. And I always remember, but when you're working out and stuff, when you walk in, I always like hold your stomach in and stuff. Not to the point where you can't breathe, but be sure to hold your abs in, because getting cardio and walking, it most definitely helps as far as, flattening out that little midriff area and everything. But back to what I was saying about Colorado. Okay, so Florida, bam, all I wanted to do. So then I visited Denver because my cousins and stuff, they visit there all the time. I have a little cousin that lives there. She's a military lady. And she got my little birthday boo, Carmen. She and I got the same birthday, her little baby. She part of the Unicorn Squad. Let's give it up for the Unicorn Squad, Lundy. And so, we almost there, y'all. We almost made it to our destination. I'll let y'all can kind of see where we at. Y'all all Memphians. Y'all know what block we done made it to. But, then I moved to Denver. I went up to Denver. Denver was so peaceful and laid back. You could tell that the city is prospering because, oh my God, everything's new. It's, like Atlanta. Everywhere you go, like even in the hoods, you see gentrification. You see new communities, new homes and everything being built. And I really like the laid back vibe because regardless of my fabulousness that people think that I am, like, oh, Shanti fabulous and high maintenance and whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm still a very laid back person. And that's why I always tell you guys peace and blessings, because I really like a peaceful existence. When you agree, London, what you think? What you think about my personality, boo? Like at home and everything?
You're a very laid back person.
Right.
It's not a lot of stuff that could really make you unlaid back, because you're very cool.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, we finna get ready to cross the street. Hold on, you guys. We finna get ready to cross the street. And I want y'all to kind of see where we're going. Come on, boo. Because our house is coming up soon. The house that London and I are going to be living in very, very soon. Get on this side, baby. But I want you guys to bear with me. Because like I told you, I'm not very fearful of a lot of things, but I'm most definitely nervous about YouTubing and becoming a YouTuber. I have good things to say. I got a lot of knowledge that I want to spread to everyone. And so I just can't be a chicken about it. I gotta jump on out there. Like they say, just jump. This kind of look like it, don't it, boo? Here, take a video of me, boo, in front of the house. Let's see how I look in front of you, boo. Go on, turn around on the camera so you can see me a little bit. What you think, boo? Does it fit me? Does it fit me, darling? This looks very similar to our house, y'all. Our house is coming up, but this is almost like the twinship of the house. This is almost like the twinship. Like you can turn the camera around. Like when we're recording, you can turn it around too, so that you can kind of see it. But you saw the house, okay? But we coming up to it. Come on, boo. But we've had us a good little video. We've had us a good little walk this morning. I'm really not sure about the quality of the content I'm going to have to review it. I might chop and screw it, edit it a little bit. Because, I wanted to do it with London because, I have other people that I'm going to do it with, some other adults. But I wanted to vlog with London sometimes, some of our adventures. She hasn't been very talkative and very open. I wanted us to be able to kind of like talk more and get like, and have like a good dialogue going so that you guys can kind of see us in our natural habitat. So, I'm trying, you guys, just bear with me, I am going to have to go about this thing alone, and it's, oh my gosh. It's so scary. Look at dude behind me. What you walking up on us for? No, I'm just playing. But if you have any ideas, if you have any ideas that you would like to contribute, here go our house, y'all. We coming up to her. There she goes. There she goes. Can you see it? That's the Princess Palace right there.
Upside down.
There you go. He told me to do it that way, remember? There goes our Princess Palace. Oh my gosh, I want the house so badly. And it was for sale for the longest. Oh my gosh, it was for sale for the longest. Somebody bought it. I even looked up the price of the house, y'all, because I want the house so freaking bad. I'm going to sit up here, and I'm about to end my blog up here. Ah, look at me, I almost fell. Because I saw a little ant dune right there. But I know whoever lives there, they're going to be like, man, who are those girls out there? This is our house. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh, I can just see myself in my big, beautiful kitchen, hosting dining parties and having fun with you guys and just chilling. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. I hope you guys enjoy this Columbus Day. Me in London, we started off with a beautiful walk through our beautiful neighborhood that God has blessed us with. And I always say a lot of, like I remember when I said I wanted to live downtown, I was in Mississippi at the time. God saw fit. Me and London ended up moving downtown, didn't we? Then as we were always traveling around, we'd always pass this house, and I used to always tell London, what I always say about this house, boo?
That we was gonna live here someday.
That house is off the chain. Oh my gosh, I'm be walking around with my little moo-moos, my fancy moo-moos, having cocktail parties with my friends as we're older, having cookouts with the cook, of course, or we can order it. Yes, I am a menu, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with a good menu. What?
Ain't nothing wrong with a good menu.
But I did. I wanted to end the vlog here at this house because I love this house so much. And I know that thoughts do become things, and you guys are going to watch me on this journey to getting this crib. Of course, we might still move because I do have job opportunities and everything. But as far as my home house, this is the one I want. This is the one that I would love to have. Not saying that I need it, but I would love to have this home. It is so pretty. And I mean, you guys haven't seen the half of it. This is just the front because, you want to be respectful of the people that live here. And so, we want to end this vlog. We want to thank our teachers and our educators. Right, London?
Right.
Who you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to all 4 of my teachers, Miss Perry, Miss Edwards, Miss Grant, and Miss Hunt.
Thank you so much, Miss Grant. We went on a little field trip to the Agri Center maybe a week or 2 ago, and we had so much fun. Miss Grant teaches science, which is London's #1 subject right now. She really loves it. She got a poster. What kind of poster you got in your room, bro?
Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures. Because one of them going to be my baby girl. You hear me? Right or wrong, boo?
Right.
Shout out to everybody. Peace and blessings. We love you. We got to come up with a little, like when we started, we got to come up with something cool to say when we started. What we going to say when we start our vlogs, bro? Welcome to the Shanti channel. This is Ashanti Stewart coming to you live. And this is London Milan, my little mini-me. And so we're going to do the same thing. Thank you guys for watching the Shanti channel with my sidekick,
London Milan.
all right? Peace and blessings. We love you. Enjoy your day. Spend your day with your family. It's beautiful weather. Get out and walk. Get out and exercise. Get out and see the beauty of the city. And thank you so much to Memphis Madness and Anthony Hardaway for revitalizing my joy and my enthusiasm when it comes to my hometown. I see great things happening for us in the future, and that's for real. That's what I wanted to say when I was talking about moving. That Memphis Madness, that thing was so off the chain, you guys. It was so enthusiastic. I'm so proud of Penny Hardaway and the whole team that put together that Memphis Madness. It really revitalized my enthusiasm about Memphis because I was feeling down. I'm like, bro, I am out of here, bro. It's like, you know, the best job that I get as far as salary and everything in the city that I want to live. I said, I am out of here, getting out. But Memphis Madness revitalized it. They made it, oh my gosh, I'm so proud. It made me proud to be a Memphian again because we're going to be basketball champions once again. You better believe it. I believe everything at I Am One Cent on Instagram says. And you guys check me out on my Instagram because London advised me to do what, boo? On my YouTube, I need to do what? Get on all
the social medias. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that.
Right. I'm going to get on Snapchat, but right now I'm on Instagram, and you can follow me at Ashanti31118. And on, nope, what's my Instagram? It's Ashanti569, excuse me. And on Twitter at Ashanti31118. Again, Instagram, Ashanti569. And on my Twitter, Ashanti31118. I love you all. Peace and blessings. Mwah.